Hi, Rich Tehrani, Day 3 Interop 2009 in Las Vegas, and we're coming to you from the TMC newsroom, and today we're speaking with Anupam Sahai with IXIA. Anupam, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Rich, for having me here.
Thank you for being here. I think many of the viewers probably already know IXIA as a leading testing company in numerous spaces from Ethernet and others, and at this show you've got news, and I thought we'd take the opportunity to delve into that a bit.
Sure, absolutely. Excuse me. We have announced a new suite of products to test the data center at Interop. A number of products that are centered around around testing the data center. As you know, data centers are getting bigger, larger, and more complex. Virtualization is a big theme at the show as well. And then convergence and consolidation of storage and networking using something like fiber channel over Ethernet. So we have announced a suite of products that can do and address all the concerns that data center operators face today, like virtualization testing of data centers, like testing of fiber channel over Ethernet and storage area networks. We have test tools for green testing. In other words, we can assess how green a device is and how does the power consumption vary with load. We have devices for security testing, and we have also announced the world's first 40 gigabit and 100 gigabit Ethernet testing capability. So a lot of focus and energy and number of products to help test the data center by addressing all the concerns that we've heard today so far.
Wow, that's a tremendous breadth of products that one company has. You've obviously been at the show for a few days, and I'm curious, what has been the market reaction to some of the new releases that you have?
It's been very exciting. If you look at the virtualized data center testing, we have the first solution in the industry, and that's been received very well. The 40 gigabit Ethernet and 100 gigabit Ethernet also, we've been pretty much leading the industry. And as you know, data centers at the back end WAN aggregation level are getting to 40 gigabit Ethernet, 100 gigabit Ethernet today. So we are working with a number of partners to help build their 40 gigabit and 100 gigabit Ethernet network switches so that they can use our equipment to test them. And security testing and other areas that we support today, fiber channel over Ethernet testing, they've been very, very well received. And at our booth, we have a number of partners like Juniper, Arista, Forsten, and Brocade, who are testing their next generation switches, application switches, firewalls, and equipment with our equipment live in our booth.
So your products not only allow an enterprise to better manage their network and manage their day-to-day operations, but also allows manufacturers in their production process to optimize their products as well.
Absolutely. So typically a network equipment manufacturer would use our lab, use our equipment to test their equipment in the lab before they ship their products. And also service provider would use our products to make sure that the data center is ready in terms of network readiness, capacity planning, in terms of dimensioning the network and the infrastructure for rolling out. Before they roll out services, they use our gear to assess that readiness.
It's very exciting. Now, you mentioned a little bit about green and how you help companies be greener. What about the economic environment? Are there any ways that you can help a company that has smaller budgets or less people?
Absolutely. I think one of the big concerns, as you know, because of the economic uncertainty, things that we hear is that we want to make sure that we can ship new and more complex products in shorter amount of time. So what IXIA has is really a unified platform story, which allows all kinds of testing products and solutions from IXIA to fit into one hardware and software platform. So what that means is there is unified APIs, unified management console, and automation. There's one automation platform that allows you to test any kind of solution that you're trying to test. And we also have professional services which can help bring up train people and help companies to learn and do the automation and testing of the whole solution if that's the need. So we help in many different ways and work with our customers to understand what their concerns are, what the cost constraints are, and work with them to create a solution customized to their needs.
What can we expect next from the company? What other things?
As you know, we acquired a company called Catapult Communications last week. We announced that. So that Catapult is a world leader in 3G and 4G testing. So over the next few months, you'll see a lot of excitement and a set of products from IXIA where we combine our strength in the wireline and the layer 2 to 7 testing capability that we have and combine that with the wireless suite of products that Catapult brings to the table. And so what you'll see and IXIA to be is really truly a converged IP testing leader for both wireline and wireless networks.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting. Anupam, it was very nice to speak with you today. Thank you for all the information and for being in the newsroom.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.